This is Impact Wrestling.
Hello, fans, and welcome to the next episode of Sudden Impact. So today I'm going to be covering the preview of Rebellion, as well as my predictions for it. So let's just run through the match card, and I'll give my predictions as well. So the first match that is listed is the three-way match for the X Division Championship between champion Trey Miguel, Ace Austin, and Mike Bailey. So I think that Mike Bailey is going to win this match, just to continue whatever he's got going on with Ace Austin. Now, I don't know if that means he's going to be turning heel or Ace Austin's going to be attacking, like stop pretending to be his friend and just attack Mike Bailey. But I see Mike Bailey getting the win from this match just to continue whatever they got going on with Ace Austin. As for Trey Miguel, yeah, it was kind of a underwhelming run for him. I know he's had a few defenses of the championship on other events, like other promotions events, which have been standout matches, but he hasn't really been featured on Impact programming in a prominent role since he's been the champion, and he hasn't been in really high profile title elevating championship matches and feuds. So that's why I'm giving Mike Bailey the win for this one. The next match is for the Knockouts World Tag Team Championships. So it's the Influence, who are the tag team champions, the team of Madison Rayne and Tennille Dashwood, going up against the Inspiration, which is the team of Cassie Lee and Jessica McKay. So I'm really not sure about this one. I think the what happened like last week on Impact programming in terms of Caleb with a K being kicked out of both groups, or which was like which was the way of saying him saying that he was leaving Impact Wrestling. So I'm not sure. Can the Influence actually keep the gold without Caleb's interference? Will the Inspiration actually resort to actually showing they're the dominant tag team in Impact Wrestling, Knockouts tag team in Impact Wrestling? Who knows? But I don't know how I'm going to call this match. I think possibly have the Influence retain just because they haven't had enough of a chance to do anything with the championships other than face the Inspiration. So with that said, I think after this match with the Inspiration, I think that the Influence should find new challengers, whether that be Rosemary and Havoc from Decay or some other team. Now I know the Impact tag team, Knockouts tag team division isn't really heavily subscribed to, but who knows? We may be able to see some new contenders for the championships coming down the line after this match. All right. So, in skipping down the matches, so we've got another three-way match between Chris Sabin, Jay White, and Steve Macklin. Now, I'm just giving this match to Steve Macklin because he's got a reason for wanting to win this match, because he's wanting to actually show everyone, including like all the people from Team Impact who are on the Team Impact in the one of the previous specials, like Sacrifice or No Surrender, that he wasn't, that he shouldn't have been treated the way he was in terms of teaming up to go up against Honor No More, because Eddie Edwards basically gaslit the whole him, and basically got the whole team to suspect Steve Macklin of being the traitorous one, wherein it was actually Eddie Edwards who actually turned out to be the bad guy and turned on Team Impact in the match. So that's why I'm giving, one of the reasons I'm giving the match to Steve Macklin. The other reason is that I think that the Chris Sabin and Jay White would be involved in a match later on in the evening in the tag team 8-man elimination challenge. So give them enough of an early chance to get that match out of the way, and I think it should be a quick match because of that reason as well. And then the next match I feel is Jonah and Tomohiro Ishii from New Japan. So both guys are very hard-hitting guys. Jonah has just been on a tear in both Impact Wrestling and New Japan as well. So it should be interesting to see who comes out on top. I'm going to give this match to Jonah just because, just to continue him destroying wrestlers in Impact Wrestling, and I think he's building up to stronger and stronger opponents. Like we've recently seen him take on PCO and absolutely destroy him, and I think that is going to continue in Rebellion as well, with him not destroying or absolutely tearing through Ishii, but I think he's just going to beat him, because Ishii's a very strong guy. So and then the next match on the card would be the Champ Challenge between Deonna Purrazzo and Taya Valkyrie for the AAA Reina de Reinas Championship. So as some of you may have been watching the Impact Wrestling Multiverse of Matches event earlier in the month, after Deonna Purrazzo defeated Fabi Apache to retain the AAA Reina de Reinas Championship, Taya Valkyrie came out and challenged Deonna for that championship at Rebellion, and so that they're going to have that match at Rebellion. I don't know. I'm actually not sure about who's winning this match, because I know that AAA like to have their champions have long championship reigns, but and while Deonna Purrazzo has been doing a very good job at being the AAA Reina de Reinas champion, I think that having her face Taya Valkyrie for that match, a person who has been known for her time in Mexico, and with being one of the main champions of that division of the Reina de Reinas holders of the Reina de Reinas Championship in recent years. I think that would be a good way to say, all right, I'm back now in AAA, and I'm not sure if she's going to be signing on with Impact Wrestling in the future, or just going to be appearing for a few more matches going forward. But who knows? She may be also signing for Impact Wrestling down the line as well. So that's why I'm giving the victory to Taya Valkyrie. Just because of her history with the championship and the fact that she's now back wrestling in AAA as well. So why not give her the championship on her first night back competing for that match, for that title. Okay, so the next match, which I'm branding as the no, not the co-main event. I've still got one more. So the next match would be the 8-team tag team elimination challenge for the Impact World Tag Team Championship, and that would be the champions Violent by Design taking on 7 other teams. Now, the 7 other teams haven't been decided yet, but these are the teams that I'm thinking that would be in that match. So the Good Brothers, Motor City Machine Guns, Heath and Rhino, Willie Mack and Rich Swann, Honor More of OGK, Bay and Jay, Decay of Crazy Steve and Black Taurus, and yeah, I'm trying to think of another team, but I'm not sure actually who the other team would be. So I see this match as kind of being like a match that drags on a bit too long, or has the potential to drag on a bit long, unless it's got that unless it's a very quick match, like they're getting rid of like the tag teams really quickly. I would have Violent by Design lose the championships to a different team. Let's just say that. So I'm going to say I would have them lose it to. I'm going to go with Heath and Rhino, because that tag team has just recently reformed, and they've made their intentions clear of chasing after championship gold, and I think they would be perfect. They would be prime candidates to win the championship in a match like this, so they can just run through most of the other teams, depending on like how far they're drawn into it. I mean, Swan and Mac may have a chance of winning the championship, but I'm not sure if Impact Wrestling is just ready to commit to those 2 wrestlers being in a bona fide tag team yet. I think they're also trying to keep them separate as singles wrestlers as well, like in the X division, because but then again, they could always be like the Motor City Machine Guns, be tag team champions as well as competing in the X division, or be a tag team and also be competing in the X division as singles wrestlers as well, but just being involved in different matches, and also if they're in the same match, just working together Yeah, so I see a title change on the cards as well for that match. Now, the match that I'm branding as the first match of the co-main event would be Tasha Steelz and going up against Rosemary for Tasha's Impact Knockouts World Championship. So this match, I think Tasha's going to win just because she's going to do something which is underhanded to win. Now, whether that's like getting involvement from Savannah Evans or something like that. I know that Rosemary may bring Havoc down to ringside to try and neutralize the effect of Savannah Evans will have on the match, but I think that Tasha's a bit too smart for that. I think that Savannah Evans and Havoc will get into it on the outside, and there'll be this will lead to a distraction by Rosemary, and something underhanded will happen, which leads to Tasha getting the victory. That's how I see the match going down, but I don't know. I think that after this match, either Tasha Steelz needs to split off from Savannah Evans. Because I think Savannah Evans needs to go out on her own and actually challenge for the championship in her own right, rather than just being Tasha Steelz' foil or bodyguard. So I don't know, guys. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments. And the second part of the co-main event would be Moose taking on Josh Alexander for the Impact World Championship. Now, this match has been building up since Bound for Glory last year, which was when Josh Alexander finally won the Impact World Championship from Christian Cage in one of the most one of the passing of the torch moments in Impact Wrestling, only to have it be taken away very quickly when Moose cashed in his Call Your Shot trophy and pinned and beat Alexander for the championship. And so they've been doing a good job with building up this rivalry. I think it was also because of Alexander's contract running out that they didn't keep the title on him for very long. But now he's re-signed with Impact Wrestling, and they can actually go ahead and do this match at the Rebellion. So I don't know. I know that Moose has had a few defenses of the championship, but I don't think they've really lived up to the expectation to not the previous his previous defenses haven't really lived up to the expectation of the champion. But I'm not sure. It's kind of hard to say who I have winning this match. I'd like to see Moose win the match and go on to be go on to dominate the rest of the roster. But also I'd like to see Josh Alexander regain the championship and also run through the roster as well. So let me know what you guys think about who wins that match. I forgot the Jonathan Gresham and Eddie Edwards match. So let's just squeeze that in there. So Jonathan Edwards and Eddie, no, sorry, Jonathan Gresham and Eddie Edwards match would happen like before the co-main event. I see. I see a lot of interference from Ono No More on Eddie's part. And I do see some of the Impact wrestlers coming down to Gresham's aid. But overall, I just see the Ono No More numbers prevailing and giving Eddie the victory and continuing on that storyline for the next little while. I'd like to see the Honor No More wrestlers branch off and do separate things after some time. Like, so whether that is individually or separate or together or different parts of the group. I'd like to see Eddie Edwards get back into the world title picture, and then I'd also like to see the OGK or the Matt Taven and Mike Bennett compete for the tag team championships, and Vincent and Kenny King and PCO. I'd like to see them also be put somewhere into the divisions. So I'd like to see Kenny King go between the X Division Championship, like X Division, and the world type, like the heavyweight division. Now, I'm not sure if he'd be challenging for world championships on paper, like major pay-per-views without a major build, but I definitely see him challenging for winning a tournament where the winner gets a shot at the Impact Championship and getting his shot at that championship that way. Because he'd just be like he's a fantastic wrestler. He can do things in the ring that no other wrestler can do or should do. But and as for PCO, I reckon I'd have him just be in the heavyweight division, either going after the championship or just as the upper mid card as one of the main the main event the main event challengers as well. And Vincent, I think he can slot anywhere into Impact Wrestling's roster. So I don't think I think Impact should have a lot, can do a lot with Vincent as well, and have him challenge for any championship really, whether it be Impact X Division, tag team championships. Like, I mean, you can have him reunite with Matt Taven, and also add to the OGK, because he was also in one format of the Kingdom in Ring of Honor, and also you could have him go after the other championships like the Digital Media Championship, or maybe the World Championship. Again, either it'd have to be built up as a serious contender, or win it like a champion, win a tournament, which guarantees the winner a shot at the World Championship. So I think that those ones would be the same case as Kenny King as well. One match that I was one wrestler who I was a little bit surprised not to see on this match card was Matt Cardona, who you may know as the current Impact Digital Media Champion, the NWA Champion, and a whole slew of other promotions champions. So, yeah, it's a little bit weird that he is not on the card for this match, but I don't know. He may be. There may be big plans for him in coming up soon, because I know that he's heavily involved in all of those other programs as well, being the champions for all those other companies as well. So who knows? Thanks, guys, for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Leave your comments down below. And ring the damn bell for notifications on new content. All right, guys. See you later.